With the new Doctor Strange movie in the Multiverse of Madness, there's a lot of theories and speculation as to who's going to appear in it and why. And the floating yellow wheelchair, it's more than likely Professor X, and it leads to the connection of the Illuminati in Marvel. Who are those characters? There were six important characters that were the most powerful or best characters on Earth at the time in 616 Comics Marvel. And they were Doctor Strange, Professor X, Reed Richards, Black Bolt, Namor, and Iron Man. How does it matter? Well, they decided a lot of issues without anyone's consent. So Hulk became a major threat to them. They sent him into space. And that led to World War Hulk. So not everything is wise from those guys. However, in the movie, we might have a different version of them. For example, we don't have Mr. Fantastic 1 at all to begin with, but we do have Doctor Strange and Iron Man. So we might see an Iron Man, but not the Iron Man so far. Maybe another actor, might be Tom Cruise, as people said he was up for the role back in 2007 or 6 before he became RDJ, of course. And it leads to speculation as to who's going to fight or why. We can get some theories that Strange might get arrested in the multiverse and he gets sent to them, but we don't know if it's actually an alternate universe or a main universe. As for that, we'll leave that to speculation until the movie actually appears. However, we might see a different Illuminati too, though. Might not even have a Black Bolt or Namor, for example. So we might have replacements for them. Maybe Captain Marvel, as it seems in one of the trailers, or even Captain Britain. So Haley Atwell come in another role. That's awesome. But I think it's the beginning of Marvel and how we're gonna have alternate variants, dimensions, universes, and finally go full circle with what I might consider be the final movie in the series until a reboot happens. So in the comics, Secret Wars 2015 brought in more than the original roster. In fact, the original roster is pretty slim in that one. Some of the original members are only Star-Lord, Peter Parker, and Miles Morales. The Fantastic Four, along with the kids, and Doctor Doom, and Galactus. And we have variants of other characters who were not in the stories anymore. For example, we lost Wolverine, but instead we got Old Man Logan taken straight up from the Old Man Logan universe. He was not a variant of Old Man Logan at all. And that's also where Miles comes in. He's actually the original from the Ultimate Universe. Not another. It's Miles from not Ultimate, but different universe. And this is what I think it's going to lead to. With Scarlet Witch also being unstable due to the kids and her own issues with Vision, we might actually see the problem of no more mutants may be in reverse. As far as we know, there's no mutants in Marvel. Just Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, and no one else. But they're not actually called mutants, so we might get maybe someone to represent the X-Men. We're not sure yet. She might bring in the mutants in this movie. It's possible, but I wouldn't bank on it yet, because if we get Hugh Jackman again for Wolverine, it's going to be a crowd-stealing scene. That's a fact right there. However, I do think we might see that happen for Secret Wars 2015 if or maybe when it gets adapted into a film. As to why that's important, it's the one story where all these characters can have variants and exist with one another. In this story, Doctor Doom actually rules its own world, universe that's left over from the scavenged past universe that were destroyed. So he rules with an iron fist, obviously, and his own police authority are an unlimited number of Thors. Whether young or old, they're all under his own command. Leaving a chance of don't just have one character, have variants too. At the same time, we also have the original Thanos return in that story, but that's a different storyline. It's just him being a villain all the time. And that's what I think that Doctor Strange will begin leading into. We're going to get seeped in with Secret Wars 2015. We're going to have maybe a lot more mutants, or yes, more mutants. And I find that fascinating. And for sure we'll see Chris Evans return as Captain America, along with RDJ as Iron Man, along with Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow once more. But will it be soon? We're not sure yet. I kind of doubt it. I think it might be for the finale film before a reboot happens, just like in the comics. At the same time, having variants is also a good idea. Seeing Tom Cruise, even though it's probably impossible due to the fact that he has his own films, seeing him in that role would be great to have more variety into the roster. At the same time, we don't want to have actors who can't get carried away with other projects either. So, whoever appears will be great. At the end of the day, it's going to have a giant reunion. And we hope it's an exciting finale, right? As of right now, I'm extremely hyped up for Doctor Strange, and I can't wait to see it. Hopefully it's actually that promising in terms of action and magic. It's great to see everyone back from the original movie. It is what it is. So until now, those are my hopes. Big reunion, Secret Wars 2015. The variants, the alternate dimensions. Old Man Logan. Maybe it's just a fan of me thinking all that. Well, that's my theory. Let's see what happens next. I'll see you all next time.